Alright guys, you know what time it is, it's Q&A. So I don't know if all of you guys know this, but on my posts I did like a vote thing if I should make Q&A. A lot of you guys said yes, so I allowed you guys to ask me some questions on two of my posts. So we're gonna read them now. I'm kinda excited to see what you guys said. So let's start for the first question. Is Triple T your cousin? This was commented by my friend Red. What do you think? Like, do I look like Triple T to you? Like, do I look like that? Like, generally. Second comment. What is your favorite Super Royale YouTuber? So, I remember when I was younger, when I first started playing Super Royale, I used to like watch this guy called LA Montages, but then eventually I think he had some drama with like Super Mario after a few years, so he like made his content towards Fortnite. So I stopped watching his content because of it. Cause don't judge me, but I'm not really a Fortnite person. My third comment, I think third, is would you watch a regular show if I asked you to by Kitty Cat and Skylar? I'm pretty sure this is one of Kitsune's accounts. I would, but to be honest, I'm not really like a show person no more, unless it was on YouTube. But if regular shows on YouTube, then probably, because I stopped watching Netflix and like other show apps. Fourth comment is, what's your favorite game? I didn't really have a lot of favorite games, but I will admit that around when I was wait, hold on, let me do calculations.
A few moments later.
So when I was around 8 years old, so like 2020 or 2021, I used to like to play Animal Crossing a lot, but then a few years after that I got bored of it. But when I was like 6 or 7, actually probably younger than that, so like 5 or 6, which is when I was like
2 hours later.
2018 and 2019, I used to play these like games, 3 chapters by the way, called Little Big Planet. It was a very old game, and like it was actually the first time I ever created an OC in that game. Or like a persona, I guess. Persona, I don't know. But I didn't really know what that meant. Because I feel like when we were kids, we just naturally made a character without realizing what it is. Yeah, thank you for asking. And my fifth comment is, do you like Pjo/Who? Or PJOHOO? If yes, you are now my favorite person by Newbie Sar. I don't know what this means. Like, I don't know what this is. So, if you're watching this video, Newbie Sar, and you see this, it's okay if you like let me know what that is or what that means, because I don't think I know. And then I actually saw this one. I was really kind of excited to answer this. So sixth comment, I don't know. I have a few. Number 1, what song do you play on repeat the most? 2, favorite book. 3, what are your top 3 treats? 4, if you're an animate object, what would you be and why? 5, have you ever had a crush on a cartoon character, celebrity, anyone in general, if you're comfortable sharing? So, I used to like listen to like a bunch of Cartoon Cat songs on repeat a lot when I was younger, but then I kind of like grew out of my Cartoon Cat creepypasta phase. My favorite book, I don't really have a favorite book, but I remember at school I used to like in grade 4 I used to read these like Baby Mouse books, and I started reading like these books for like a series called Warrior Cats, but it wasn't like the actual series, it was like the comics, like the graphic novels. But I remember when I was little, my dad used to read this book. I actually have it right now. It was called Ollie's Odyssey. I think it was about some kind of like plushie trying to find their like owner again. Pretty cool. What are your top 3 traits? I don't really know what that means that much, but I assume if it's like the main parts of my personality. So a lot of my teachers would say that I'm pretty creative, and I will admit I am. I definitely feel like I'm definitely like goofy goofer, like gooby goof. I'm trying. How do I say that? Goofy goober, like from SpongeBob. I definitely feel like I'm a goofy goober sometimes. Like I act kind of wild in real life. But then my last one, I don't really know. I think it's just like me being myself. Actually, I think my like third trait is the fact that I don't like bullying in general, depending on what it is. Could be, I don't know. 4 is an inanimate object. I never really thought what I would be ever, so I don't think I have an answer to that, but maybe if I do find what I would be, then I might answer it some other time. But the 5th one, or like crush, I don't think I've ever had a crush. My friend Olive does jokes that I'm arrow waist, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, thank you for asking. That's a lot of questions. Thank you. So, the same one by Newbie Sar. It says, where do you keep your fans? I hide them in my basement. Where else do you think YouTubers hide their fans, guys? We all hide them in our basement. Okay, so post number 2. Okay, so by Ice probably is, what's your favorite color? I don't know. My favorite color is blue, yellow. I think I used to like the color red when I was little, but I stopped liking that color. But I've noticed I've been getting to like the color red a lot recently. And my 4th, I guess, is rainbow. I don't care what you guys say. If you guys say that rainbow isn't the color, guess what? It's technically a lot of colors, so you can't judge me. So the last question, Corvus and Posture. This is just my, like, one of my old people that I used to talk to, Corvus. What do you think about the Super Animal Royale community situation with the devs and all that stuff? So when I saw this comment, I was kind of like excited to answer this, and I just realized I kind of like accidentally saved it for last. So, I feel like mainly, like, I wouldn't say adults, but I feel like mainly like the kids or like mainly teenagers in the community, I feel like they're kind of toxic, if you know what I mean. It's like, usually, like, you can either have like nice teenagers or like people in like the community / fandom, or you could have like these toxic creep people and such. And with the devs, I have actually seen videos, I don't know if the information is true, but I've been seeing videos that apparently there are like accusations of, so basically there like to be these people telling the devs about the predators, and then the devs would say something like, oh, okay, we will ban them, don't worry about that. But then when like in reality the devs, of course, they don't do anything, they're kind of just lying. And that's something that annoyed me a lot. I stopped playing Super Animal Royale mainly for the reason, cause like, come on now, the community kind of talks to the devs. Whenever anyone talks with the community, they don't really care. And I'm trying to think of something else. And I have actually witnessed the dev thing, because I remember when I first started my YouTube channel with that whole Fox accusation of like the guy like trying to lie about me being a creep, and that I'm literally like a teenager, but I wasn't even a teenager back then, but almost was. Like, come on now, that's kind of weird. And when I tried to tell the devs to ban this person and such, they didn't really care. They're like, oh, you don't have any proof, even though, like, because I've heard some people tell me that they've told the devs about the Fox before, and they also didn't care. No matter how many pictures we sent. There was this one time where they did eventually ban the Fox when the Fox came back. Or maybe the Fox just left and they never got banned, we don't know. But yeah, thank you for asking about that. I just personally feel like that the community in the game now we're doing really well. Like, I also feel like that the game is kind of boring now, because like, I feel like ever since they made Super Animal World, it's kind of just been going downhill. And you can even see like reviews on Steam with people not liking it, or at least that's what my like parent guardian told me when my dad was looking at reviews. And I got my answer. I feel like the cosmetics that they're doing is just copy and paste. Like, you look at like a melee weapon, you might see the same thing, just different colors. Or actually, my best example are the flowers and dresses. Like, it's literally just the same thing, but like different colors, and sometimes just like a little like design, but it's just a print. I understand that they tried to make Super Animal World as a way to like try to show some lore, but I feel like it was more fun to watch their show, like their like little YouTube series. But I gotta be honest, what happened to that? Like, I miss that so much. Like, with like, I really want to know what happens to the chicken family. Like, what happened to those? Like, legitimately. But yeah, thank you, of course, for asking. Okay, that's all of the questions that I have for this Q&A. So, thank you guys so much for answering your questions. I might do another Q&A But I don't wait, better idea. What if I'll do another Q&A if this video gets 50 likes. If this video gets 50 likes, then I'll make another Q&A. But yeah, thank you guys so much for giving me like these questions. Again though, I kind of want you guys to be like honest, in my opinion, because I don't want you guys just saying a question because you don't know what to say. I kind of want you guys to like be honest, you know, because like if you guys really want a genuine question or like answer, then you can tell me your questions and like opinions. But yeah, that's all for this Q&A, my first Q&A. So yeah, this was kind of fun. I liked it. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you guys are really creative on the questions. Pretty good. So yeah, that's it for today's video. It was kind of a small one. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, I guess. I don't really know what to say anymore. So yeah, bye.